Hey, this is Mitch from SB Coders, and today I'm going to be showing you part 6 in our iPhone SDK tutorial. It's going to be a really quick and straightforward tutorial. It's about alert views and getting taps on, getting what the user taps. Pretty basic. Every app needs alerts, some way to interface with the user, so it's a good thing to show. With that, we'll jump right into it. Open Xcode. I'm using the new Xcode 4. It's pretty nice. I like it. And just create a new project, view-based. Name it whatever you want. I'm going to name mine just alerts. It's fitting. Save it wherever. And I don't know if yours will look like this. If you're using the new Xcode, it's a little different, but it's pretty much the same thing. First things first, go into your interface builder, and we're going to just set this up first. Just all we need for this is a button and one label. That's it. It's really simple. And change the text here to, that's what I'm going to put. It really doesn't matter if you change it or not, but you know, be a little fancy. Alright, and that's all we need right now for this. Go into your main view controller implementation. Actually, we're going to go header first. For this tutorial, since we are going to be getting taps on what the user tapped on, we're going to need to make this our main view controller a UIAlertView delegate, just like that. That's how you do it, and it'll let us access like the alert view, its callback methods and stuff. It's just makes things easier. We're going to need one action here, and just name it whatever. I'm just going to name mine on tap, and just going to declare our label so we can hook it up in Interface Builder. That's all we need here, and then go into the implementation and implement our on tap thing that we just did. And the callback method for getting our what the user taps on is just going to be done like this. It's just a void, and then alert view. It's the very first one when your autocorrect comes up. It's the alert view click button at index, and this is going to let us get the index of what the user taps on, like what button in the alert view, and it'll, like, if you need to make a decision depending on what the user taps on, this will let us do it. So all we're going to do right here is we're just going to set up a simple alert. You probably already know how to do this, but you know, if you don't, this is how you do it. You just make a UIAlertView, name it alert, and just set it equal to UIAlertView alloc, which is allocate in memory. And then what we're going to be using is, it's called, you start init and it'll set it up for you, but the init with title one, which is going to let us set up a alert with like a title message, all that good stuff. And you just go in here and fill in what you want, like init with title. We're just going to do whatever. I'll just for the delegate here, since we're implementing the delegate in this class file, we can just put self. For cancel button title, just put cancel. And for other button titles, you're going to want to put, okay, that'll work. If you're using Xcode 3, it won't put this ending nil in for you, and you need this because it's like an array for the other button titles. So make sure that's there, and then just close it up like this, and then simply just alert show will show the alert. And you want to actually release this for memory reasons right afterwards. You don't want to save it for your delock method or anything. Just release it right there. So that will show an alert. So we're going to go ahead and build this real quick, make sure there's nothing wrong, and go into your interface builder, and we'll just hook this up real quick. Hook up label, and then our on tap method, touch up inside. We'll build again, and we'll just run it to make sure the alert shows. So you see, you click it and you get an alert, and no matter what you click, it just dismisses it. It doesn't do anything. You don't know what the user taps yet, but it works, and that's what's important. So now we're going to go back to the controller and just and get what the user presses. So how we do this is you go into the click button at index callback that we did right here, and all we're going to have to do here is just a simple conditional, just if button index is equal to 0, then we do this, or else we do this. And button index is right here. It's just like the first button on your alert sheet is at index 0. So because the first button the user sees is cancel, if they press this right here, this is what's going to happen if they press cancel. So we're just going to change the label to set its text to cancel tapped. And likewise, if they're not pressing cancel, then they must be pressing the OK button. So in that case, we're just going to set the text to OK tapped. And that's all you need, really. And then you build and run. And now if we click on the alert and we press cancel, you'll see that it says cancel tapped. And if we click the alert and press OK, it says OK tapped. And that is the very basics of just getting alerts. You can put more and more buttons, as many buttons as you can imagine on an alert view, and then the index is just going to keep going up. So like if let's say you had 4 buttons, the cancel button would be at 0, the second button, which in this case is the OK button, would be at 1, the third button at 2, and the fourth button at 3, index 3. And you can do it like just keep adding to the callback right here. And that's pretty much it, guys.